Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to use our proxy checker tool. This is a simple tool where you enter the list of proxies you are going to be using for your marketing activities, and we will check the quality of those proxies. Now when we say the quality of the proxies, what we really mean is how detectable are they that they're proxies. So are they giving out signs to, say, Instagram for example, that this is a proxy IP and not a home user. So I'm going to enter a list of real proxies here, and we'll start the check, and then we'll show you the results, and we'll show you the type of checks we do as well. So we've come back about 30 seconds later when all our results have been generated, and you can see we've got some really interesting results here from our proxy check. Now this proxy provider is probably one of the most popular ones on the internet, and you can see even their proxies have some real issues here. Now if you want an overview of what an issue is, you can simply use that question mark there, but I will go through them quickly. So the first check we do is if it's leaking in the HTTP header that you're using a proxy. So if you send a request to, I don't know, Facebook for example, from your computer through a proxy, by the time that request gets to Facebook, sometimes a proxy will add in the header that it's basically going through a proxy. And if Facebook sees that, then they'll know that that is a proxy IP hitting their service, not a real user. So in this instance, we're not seeing that, so it's passed that check. So next we have the reverse DNS check. So if you enter your home IP address into a reverse DNS checker, you will see that your IP address has a PTR record, so that's a reverse DNS check. So that basically means you can provide an IP address and it will give you a host name, which is normally the opposite. Normally you query a host name for an IP address. So home users typically have those. So if an IP address hits a web server, and the web server wants to check if it's legit or not, one of the many ways you can do it is, does that IP address have a reverse DNS entry? And in this instance, none of our proxy IP addresses do. So that's another sign that it's a proxy IP, not a home user IP. Now this one here is so simple, I don't know why proxy providers do this, but basically these are some common ports for proxies, and as you can see, if we hit, I don't know, Facebook or whatever with a request and they want to check if that IP is a proxy or a home user, they can do a quick little open port check and see that port 80, port 12345 and port 5, which are all common proxy ports, are all open on these proxy IP addresses. So that's a dead giveaway too. So next up, simple ping. So typically a home user's IP will not respond to an ICMP ping, a standard ping. That's by design from ISPs for security reasons, etc. But in this instance, these proxy IPs are all responding to pings, which makes it look like they're in a data center and they're not a home user IP. So that's another dead giveaway. So this is good. So we've checked all our proxy IPs against a big, well-maintained list of blacklisted IPs. So IP addresses that have been doing naughty stuff across the internet, and none of our proxy IPs have been flagged. So that's good. And here with Google, Amazon, Instagram, Facebook, we simply fire a simple request such as a search or something off to those big platforms, and you can see some of these IPs have already been blocked. As soon as we send one request, they know it's a proxy IP and they block us. So there's a mix. I don't think there's actually a single one that's passed all of them. So you can see these are probably proxies that have been used already for internet marketing activities. Okay, so that concludes our demo. Hopefully you can see it's a really easy tool to use that can tell you sort of how clean your proxies are. And as always, thank you for watching.